Hi and welcome. I am so glad that you are here. And I'm excited because today we get to talk about my very favorite thing, makeup. Well, it's probably a close call. I really love skincare too. I guess it's my background in aesthetics that anything to do with the skin is really my favorite thing to talk about and to do. So today I just want to talk about my favorite foundations. I have 3 that I'm going to tell you about today, and I will show you what it looks like putting them on. But I have a high-end, I have a drugstore, and then I have my very, very favorite Prime Prometics. So let's dive into that right now. Before I start with my foundation, I make sure that my brows are done. I've been using for the last few years the NYX Snatch and Lift. I use it in the color brunette. It's a pen, so it gives like a real hair-like appearance. And then I always make sure I have my lashes done. There's lots of ways to do lashes. Just do a good mascara, or you can get lash extensions. Most of the time, I just use my favorite Kiss. I have this really light feathery one that's called Delicate Volume, but lately I've been a little spicy and I've been doing this one Shy. It's a little darker. I just use one lash, cut it in half, and then just do half on each end. That's how I do my lashes. Then I take a concealer. I have my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, which is my high-end one that I love. And then I have my Maybelline Eraser. This one I've been using for years. This actually I've only been using for a few months and I really like it. So I do go in with my concealer if there's little spots, things sometimes I don't even know why they're there or how they got there. I have really veiny eyelids and sort of right in there too. So I usually like to get in the corner and then all over my eyelid. I'm going to start with Prime Prometics. If you want to see full makeup with just Prime Prometics, I'll link the video for that. But I'm going to start with Nude. It looks like you're putting blush all over your face, but it really blends out beautifully. I just put that absolutely everywhere. And then you can just use your hands to blend it in, but they did send me this little brush and I really love it. So I just blend it in with my brush. The thing I love about Prime Prometics is it's formulated for mature skin like ours, and it's so nourishing and it's good for your skin. You sort of feel like you're not just putting on makeup, but you're actually doing something good for your skin. So I love that part of it. And the reason this is really a good choice is because all you have to do is stick with this one. I'm using Nude, and you can put it like over your lips too. If you want to give your lips a little moisture and color, feels good on the lips. And it gives your face color in the right places. Like without putting on blush, it kind of looks like you have blush on. This is one of my favorites for a really quick run to the gym, not going really anywhere special, and I want it to be super quick because I love putting on makeup. I love full glam makeup. It's a little girl in me, I think, that used to love coloring. Now when I grew up, I love putting on makeup, but I even loved putting on makeup when I was a little girl. I used to steal my older sister's makeup, and me and my friends would put makeup on each other. Prime Prometics one is a really easy one to do and good for your skin. So I've washed my face and we're ready to go at it again. Put more moisturizer on. So the next foundations that I love are one high-end, the Georgio Armani. I've been using this for many years. I change up the color depending on the season. Right now I'm self-tanned, so I'm using the 5.5. And then my drugstore favorite is this Revlon Illuminance, and I'm using it in the 217 right now. So I love both of these, and I will start with the Revlon. I always like to just put a couple of pumps on my hand. I'm going to use my BK Beauty 101, and I just dab a little bit on it, and then I just start putting it on. I forgot to put more concealer. Maybe I should do that. I left it on my eyelids, but just there's a couple of little dots, different places that need a little extra. And this time I use the NARS. I'll just use my foundation brush to blend it in. And because my brows are already done, I just go right close up around them. And it helps to really just sort of make sure they're formed exactly the way I want them to be. I go over my ears, I go behind my ears, and I go down my neck. And that is that. I do like to put a little something on my lips. I use the Too Faced lip injection. It's colorless, but it brings out almost like the color of your lips. When you first put it on, it doesn't really show anything. It just gives your lips a little gloss. But when you leave it on, and if you don't like that tingling feeling, you'll hate it. But I like that tingling feeling. It makes me feel like something's happening. It doesn't really plump them up, but it does over time. If you give it like 5 or 10 minutes, my lips are gonna start looking a lot pinker than they are right now. So it's just a quick, easy thing, a lip gloss that gives a little color to your lips. Okay, 3 times the charm. Wash my face again, but this time I did put on my concealer, and now I'm gonna go in with my Giorgio Armani. 2 pumps. I never use more than 2 pumps. Hello, Penelope. Go back to sleep. So this 5.5 is really my favorite because I do self-tan a lot. And I also have the 1.5, which is really light, but sometimes I'll mix the 2 of them together just to give it a little bit of a lighter look. And the reason that I think all 3 of these are good for mature skin is because they're all very moisturizing. They all have good ingredients in them that just not only makes your makeup look perfected, but it also does something good for your skin. I love multitasking. And that pretty much does it. Now, if you do want to put a little bit of blush on, I would recommend using the Prime Prometics, their pigment. You're doing something good for your skin, and it's easy. I like using my foundation brush for blending anything in. Like if I'm using contour, I like to use the foundation brush because it just helps to blend it better because it already has some of the foundation on it. And if you want to put something on your lips, of course you can put the pigment on, or this is another one of my favorites. It's from Dior. You can get the lip glow. It almost looks like a chapstick. Feels really, really, really nourishing. And then there's this, which is the lip maximizer, the hyaluronic lip plumper. It doesn't have any tingling feeling at all. I don't think so. I don't know, maybe at this point I have no feeling left in my lips, but it just feels moisturizing. And that is it. Done. My makeup is finished. Quick and easy. Well, not that quick and easy today because I had to do it 3 times. Wash, rinse, repeat 3 different times, but each time was really quick and easy. And I ended with the Georgio Armani. I put the Dior on my lips, and I did add a little bit of that Prime Prometics on my cheeks. But it just looks like full glam. I'm done, and I'm ready to hit the road and start my day. Any day I get to spend with you is a good day. So I'm glad I got to hang out with you today. Love you guys. Bye.